route, but you can't go the northern route because it is ice covered. It was ice covered until 10 years ago when a Chinese ship went from China over the top of Eurasia. My name is Christopher Rossi. I'm an Associate Professor of Political Science at UIT, the Arctic University of Norway. I'm an American. I have worked previously at universities in the United States, principally as an assistant professor at American University's School of International Service and at the University of Iowa College of Law, where I was a lecturer in international law. I study at the intersection of international law and international relations, and I am interested in issues relating to sovereignty. There was an exchange for many years between my university and this university, and I believe that it had originated in faculties relating to linguistics and language. And over the course of time, there was an expansion of interest, and there was a call for professors who would be interested in joining up with an exchange. I had done exchanges before in far-flung places in Asia and in the Americas, and I'm hoping to deal more professionally with the academics here who are working on issues of human geography and on issues of borders. I have a long established research interest in how international law through Roman law principles such as uti possidetis have shaped and constrained human geography through the development of borders and rigid borders at that. So the expression of human geography mixed with the complications of the rigidity of international boundaries remains not only an interesting academic pursuit, but a topical concern given the fact that the pluralities of human existence relating to culture, families, kinship, language, religion do not fit nicely and tightly into the Euclidean geometry of geospace that has been represented by borders. Making that connection with scholars here in this part of the world expands my interest into an area that previously I have underexplored. I have the opportunity to present lectures in 2 classes and then sit in on a 3rd class. And the 3rd class was English literature, so it was a little bit out of my field, but the expectations I had with regard to interfacing with the geographers were met in the sense that because I come from a field of international law with an interest in space, I was able to sort of cross-check some ideas I had with regard to cartography and geography and toponyms, and so that was a real helpful exercise, and also to sort of engage with the students to see what their cutting-edge thoughts were with regard to the interface between Euclidean thinking and international law. So expectations were met, and ideas were either confirmed or expanded on. So it was a good experience. I had the opportunity to talk to Professor Fadek about ways in which we can continue this conversation. He actually has some perspectives that inform my research, and we've talked about ways in which we could reconnect. Already there's the prospect of closing our circle in terms of my interest in coming back later this summer, maybe sitting in on or participating in summer school type activities here and continuing the connection in that way. So I'm hopeful for a continuation of our fruitful engagement